Yo, what up? The DJ1 here. You know what this is. We got 3 rules. Rule number 1, enjoy yourself. Rule number 2, allow me into your homes, your office, your desk, wherever you're at. And rule number 3, let's speak on it. Let's get into it.
Well, speak on it.
So today, we're gonna get right into it today. I have a few guests that are going to join me on the finale. It's gonna be one of them ones, guys. Trust me, we're gonna get into some real shit. We're gonna talk about She by the damn Sheree.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of pressure, you guys.
We're gonna talk. One of my guests have already entered it and just interrupted. Can y'all fix the door around here? Kandi, you got too much money for these doors to be squeaking with your country ass. Bitch, I'm. Oh, Jackie. What's going on?
What up? Why are you so grinning?
You
grinning hard.
He's acting nervous today.
For what?
Child, I don't want to do upset. You know.
Crying about what? Speak on it? Okay, well shit, we got some more to say about this episode.
Then go right ahead. He's scared straight.
I'm not scared straight, because I just don't ever want to be the nigga that make people feel like shit and bad.
I mean, you have to accept your role. Has Charlamagne accepted his role?
You know, it's so crazy. I thought about it. I was like, I wonder how Charlamagne feels. But then I've seen him, like, after the fact, what he's grown into.
No, but at the same time, what people say is, you can't go wrong when you're being authentically you. When that's who it is, it works for people on who they are. It's some people. Wendy Williams made a whole life out of being just who she is. Don't say that, you know, people have their own opinions about where she's at now. Charlamagne has made a whole life. The Breakfast Club is the biggest morning show in the country. He is authentically who he is. Not say like he has his opinion, he speaks his opinion. I ain't saying it's personal. So you gotta understand that if that's who you are. If that's not who you are and you just put no, then that's different. But if that's who you are, then like.
Well, we all know that's who I am though.
So why are you apologizing for being you? Do other people apologize for showing up every day and being them?
No.
And you're speaking the truth.
I just didn't want to make her feel like
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. That was it. It's not too deep. I just didn't. Yeah. I just didn't like the way I felt after knowing that somebody felt.
Okay, that means
very
you still
bad.
have a moral. You have a moral compass. So that's a good thing. That means you still have a moral compass, but it's okay.
No, it's moving forward. You realizing what direction you want to go, consciously having a filter when you feel like it.
That's how you feel.
Because if you keep going up, even if you do nothing, they're gonna act like you did. So. You know, you're going to either do it or make a note now.
If you're scared of shaking the table, then be scared of shaking the table and just say that. If you want to come in here and be who you are, then just be who you are.
I'm always going to be who I am.
No, they got in your head. You're not going to be who you are. So let's see.
You don't know how to start the show.
Like, just go. Shit. I don't know why the fuck I'm just like that.
Somebody checked you.
Shit. One of them days, Jamie. I just can't think about it, right?
Yes, come on.
No, I'm asking you.
Just go. You don't even know how to do the intro? What happened?
Yeah, I do, but...
Are you in love?
With who?
Well, exactly. Let's get rolling.
So let's see how this gonna go, because basically they done got in your head and you don't know how. So we're here to do Speak on It, but A1 is not here. We're gonna have half of one because he done got scared straight by, you know, whatever has happened over the last few days since the last episode of Speak on It, which I ain't been here in weeks. So, okay, let's talk about it.
That's how you just gonna...
Yeah, on this week of Speak on It.
Just gonna jump out the gate like that.
Yeah, we jumping right out. For the season finale, we finna give them a finale.
Well, I mean...
This is reality.
I'm gonna be me now.
Okay, well, if you gonna...
Now, how I'm gonna tell you something as my brother and then you use it against me?
I'm not using it against you. I'm saying, if we gonna speak on it, we gonna speak on it. For the finale of the season
all right, well, let's turn this motherfucker up.
Of Atlanta.
All right, well, let's turn this bitch up.
Let's do it.
You know when the lights come on now.
Okay, so what we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? We talking about these old hoes and their fashions. Not bullshit.
If that's the name of, you know, I don't know if that's the name of the episode. I think we can start it off a little light. Blaze is singing in the car.
Oh, Blaze singing in the car.
You know, like something light. Everybody get that kind of montage.
What I've had to do is spend a lot more money to get my packaging in.
Kenya, her bag, she got her bags and stuff right at the beginning. She had to outsource it, but she wanted to make sure her business got right.
For sure.
I have officially made my appointment to get my IUD taken out.
Sanya is talking about, hey, she's open to having a baby now. She feels like Ross Caesar.
You're healing very, very well.
I am.
So I can go home.
No.
Drew and these bad feet. I don't know what the hell is going on with Drew and her feet. Every episode is something going on with these feet.
Done one is here, guys.
No, I'm being for real. Like, so we get the recap on that.
She's a pastor, you know, she gonna heal him.
Sheree takes a walkthrough at the venue as part of the montage. And you know, we see the venue. The venue is nice.
The venue is booked, but the clothes, that's another story. The lady that I contracted to do the pieces told me on Monday that she cannot do everything that she says she can do. I outsourced some work to a production house in New York.
But she did tell me she got 5 pieces in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because she wanted 15.
She wanted 22,
And
20
then
to
she's-
22.
Okay, 22, then she scaled it to 15.
So I don't have all of my samples. I'm still expecting another package.
I don't know nothing.
know.
I think that that's some bull. That it's a few different moments that I feel I'm gonna call bull on this up in this episode.
Yeah,
There's some stuff, and I'm like, oh, they kept that in there, and that's open for the bull to be
I'm
called.
gonna keep it 100. I feel like Sheree always had shit. Like I feel like her shipment or whatever she was doing, I feel like it always was here.
Everything came in late last night. I now have a total of 24 looks plus a few extras.
I don't know what it was.
I just feel like she built the momentum
I have 5 pieces. I'm still waiting on 19 more.
to make it seem as though this might not happen. But I feel like after I saw the fashions, I was like, now there's no way that was stuck in Alaska.
Well, I think it was one part she had started from Alaska, and it got so she outsourced to LA, and that's where her friend said they didn't
Yeah,
have
it just
all
came
the
from the
pieces.
fashion district. Like
So, yeah.
none of what I saw was like
No, and then they had some
Custom.
made in New York, 5 pieces. So it's like, shouldn't she have?
Either way it go, wherever it came from,
I'm glad that it came.
you can go to H&M in New York and it ain't gonna look like the H&M in Atlanta.
I don't say the stuff look like H&M. No.
No. I'm making a
Yeah,
comparison.
as it relates to the districts.
Yeah,
and
I'm just
okay.
not saying. Now, see, don't do that. See, that's how rumors start. I didn't
Okay.
say it came from H&M. I said it came from Zara.
Okay.
Why do you see?
I'm just asking a question.
This is why I don't like that one to come.
I want to get back to, but I was just giving everybody their montage.
Okay,
first.
okay,
You know,
okay.
I'm giving the montage because
You
I'm trying to
set
set
up.
up with Sheree.
Okay.
You know, trying to set it up with Sheree. So everybody
Okay.
has their montage, and then we start. You know, I guess getting to the point leading up to it. Sheree still has her moments that are kind of like I ain't got my fashions or all of that.
Right.
Marlo has to go speak with her mom.
Hi, Mom. Look good. Your lipstick matching a long time. Okay, and where's your teeth?
That's a lot.
That's a lot to unpack.
Okay. I got a lot to say about this. So here's what I'm gonna say.
About old Emma.
I'm gonna have I respect Marlo for being vulnerable and having her mom on camera.
For sure.
I just wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it if my mom didn't have her dentures for that day.
Now, what the heck happened to your teeth now?
I would have been too protective over my mom. Be like, Ma, you ain't finna come in here gumming it on camera. Like I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
I thought the same thing.
I would have been like, I'm gonna protect you. Like if you my mama, even if we ain't seeing eye to eye, I'm gonna be like, nah, they ain't gonna. I don't want them to talk about you,
but
mama.
here's the thing, we talking about Marlo. I mean,
I just
Does this show that? Do you think that this shows the dynamic of what they might have going on?
100%. So it gave me a good insight. So I understood why she wanted to talk about her family because, you know, her mama got some things that she's dealt with, and that's kind of why Marlo is probably who she is.
But the mother also, as I was listening, pointed to some things. She was like, but I'm trying to do better, and it seems as though you just keep trying to carry on this, I'm a bad person, I'm not trying when I've been trying. You make it seem like I didn't do whatever I did when you was coming up, but wherever you were, I came and got you.
She did. So I think
You get what I'm saying?
I think it was important. I think I just as a child, like if that was my mom, like I have family members from even taping shows, and I'd be like, You ain't ready. You can't be on camera yet. Like, it's certain things that they may be dealing with that I would be way more protective, and I wouldn't have let them be on camera.
No, for sure. Yeah, like my mama ain't coming on with no teeth and no bad wig and nothing. I'm not saying my mama had a bad wig. I'm just making.
No, that's what you just said. But.
No.
So do you think that their conversation would have been different if the cameras weren't there, like Marlo's response to her mom?
For sure. Marlo, I feel like Marlo amped it up. Even when Marlo was doing what she's doing, her mama was like, you gotta calm down. Like, you know, now you doing a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Marlo kept going in, I didn't feel like Marlo was having a genuine conversation with her mother. Okay. I felt like Marlo was having a conversation with her mother for television.
I thought that they were having a genuine conversation.
I just want to make sure that you're okay. Like, are you finished with drugs? Are you still drinking? Do you need therapy?
I just felt like...
I felt like the topics were genuine.
Okay.
But the dialogue wasn't.
Okay.
The mother maybe, but I could tell Marlo was making television. I was like, oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, I appreciated the vulnerability of it. I'm gonna say that, even if I didn't appreciate the scenario, because I definitely didn't appreciate I didn't appreciate that, but I appreciate the vulnerability. I will say that.
Fuck Marlo.
I'm a winner. I'm on fire.
Kenya, after she got the packages, we see the opening, you know, and people come and support her.
All I saw was Kandi, Sanya, and Drew.
Yeah, here's one of my friends. Hi,
Yeah, that was still people came to support her.
Oh, inner people.
Yeah.
Oh, because, you know, I thought people were supposed to be lined up to get the product. I ain't know.
Well, I think it was just like a soft we
have shelf space.
We got shelf space. So I thought that was good. Now, you want to know what was cute?
Because I was like, my old lady ain't calling me to come.
What was cute was Brooklyn.
Yeah, when she was trying to go to the...
She was like, wear that.
I want to wear this.
You can't wear mommy's clothes. You can't fit that. You're too little.
Can I get a new one?
Can we get a new one?
Brooklyn was cute.
Can I come?
Can you come?
Everything my bonus daughter does is cute.
Okay.
Marlo, I know you're not ordering food.
You know, Sanya is having this conversation with Marlo, and we realize Marlo does not know anything about female sexual reproductive health because she don't know what an IUD is.
Well.
She is like a DUI.
How'd you guess? Have you took the UDI? What is a UDI?
IDU. I'm sitting there like, what? How do you, as a grown 40-some-year-old woman, I was thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just me. What? Am I tripping?
Marlo only knows how to spit, swallow, and plan B. Only birth control she knows is the plan and B.
So all you need to do is just pop that off. Pop that off.
Speaking of saying, I thought it was good when Marlo brought the kids over
for Ross to
interact.
Yeah, I think that it's cool that when any man steps into any type of parenting role or just manhood role to teach children anything. So I thought it was dope. And they're better than me because when I was that age,
But that's what I was getting ready to ask. My stepfather, we had to know how to rotate tires. We had to know how to change the oil filter. We had to know certain stuff about cars.
My stepfather asked me to cut the grass. We got into it and I ended up living with my grandmother.
No, I'm just being honest.
I'm just saying.
So for me, when I saw that, I know, and I'm giving some more. I remember being with a group of us, our friends. It was like 4 cars. We was going to an event. Carmen can vouch for this. And one of the cars, the tire got messed up.
Okay.
And it was other guys there. And so I turned back around, but they were like, we're going to have to call AAA. Nobody knew how to
change the tire.
It threw me off. I don't think you were there. It threw me off. I'm not going to lie. It threw me off.
Because I would have called AAA.
Like, I was like, what do you mean we don't know how to change the tire? I could change the tire.
I know how to change the tire, but I'm not going to change one.
I will change the tire. I've changed tires recently.
No,
I've changed it for people on the side of the road.
My grandfather and my uncles taught me how to change tires, but I'm still going to call somebody.
I'm going to change it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Right now, this day.
I just, in the last year, saw an old lady at CVS and I changed her damn tires.
You changed the old lady's tire?
Yeah.
I know you. If something goes wrong right now with your car,
I can
you're calling somebody.
No, I can change. Swear to you. You can ask anybody. They're going to tell you. I'm gonna try to do it myself. You can call anybody. I've done it.
Don't worry, you're gonna change your own stuff.
Yes. If I call Carmen right now and ask her, am I gonna call?
I've never known for you to change your own tires.
Ask Carmen right now. She don't know we having this conversation. I'm finna put her on speakerphone.
But I've heard you say you took your car to go get service before.
Thank you. It can go get service, but I'm gonna ask her on speakerphone. Like,
right, you gonna change your own oil?
Carmen, I need you. You're on speak on it right now. I just need you to answer a question.
Oh, okay.
My car is on the side of the road. The tire is flat. Am I going to call somebody to fix it, or am I going to change my own tire?
You're going to change your own tire.
Thank you.
Right, you're going to change it. You changed mine before.
Thank you.
Carmen, you're not making this shit better. Bye. Okay, second question. Do you suck dick from the back? Well, you learn something new about your friends every day.
So I appreciate it because I know a lot of young guys who were never, we can't be mad that they were never taught that or never.
No, for sure.
So
I never knew how to tie a tie until Kandi's wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
I went on YouTube
to figure out how to tie.
learn how, and I'm talking about at Kandi's wedding. Like, I never knew how to, and I'm a grown man.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
So I respect it. I like the Ross moment with the kids.
No, that
was good.
That was
super dope.
That was
dope.
dope.
I appreciate that. We get to Kandi and Mama Joyce, them too.
We've been trying to work on this estate planning.
Oh, okay.
So, Don Juan.
Yes, sir.
Comes up that Kandi goes to sit with Mama Joyce.
Yeah.
And apparently, you are in charge of the trust.
Who will be in charge of the trust?
The joint trust, we talked about Don Juan.
Apparently, we would like for you to be in charge of the joint trust. So how do you feel about Mama Joyce wanting to be involved with you?
I think that
you're not gonna jump on Joyce.
Plus somebody else.
Okay. Like?
Don Juan and me.
I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic if that's how things move forward. Just in general, we're both very strong people. And I think...
Are you fair?
I think that that's the idea of why. Because some people probably like, well, why he apart? I think that the idea, even from the kid's side, is like Riley and them are like, okay, he's going to try to be fair with us on what should happen or what should happen. Like, he ain't just gonna be like, yeah, y'all gonna ball. I'm like, no, that doesn't. So I think that that's the idea of the fairness. I think Mama Joyce, you know, being her daughter, she would want to be a part, so I can understand that part. But I think that that's, you know, why they would have made that decision.
Is it a good idea?
For what?
Mama Joyce to be a part?
It's not my trust to dictate who's a part of.
That's a very political answer, Don Juan.
I'm just being honest. It's not my trust to dictate it.
Now, some people believe in the biblical and the morals and all of that. When you have a household, you have a husband and you have a wife and everybody else, you know, some people go by that.
No, I get you. And I think and from my understanding, even off camera, they have Todd has a trust. Kandi has a trust.
And then there's a joint.
Then there's a joint trust.
Okay.
So that's the idea, and they've had this conversation previously with Riley and all, and I think Riley expressed her and Kayla about like, hey, I don't think you would let us, you know, like have access to the funds like that, and so I think that the compromise is a fair or an objective person. I don't know that the girls would feel that it would be as objective either if it was a grandparent or somebody, because I'm not blood related to anybody in this group, no matter how.
So you ain't got a dog in the fight.
I'm not blood related to nobody in this family. Period. As much as people be like, oh, you know your cousin or y'all no, we did not grow up together. We would not have been in high school together. They are way older than me. They are not a part of the same high school class that I graduated to. I graduated in class of 2002. They was already in careers by the time 2002 came about. They was not in graduation. Just so we're clear.
You shady as fuck.
I'm just being honest.
This nigga shady as hell.
I'm honest. So,
I love
the youngest one out the bunch.
I'm definitely, me and A1 are close to about the youngest one. A1's a few years younger than me. We would have been in high school together.
We were in high school together.
That's what I'm saying. Me and Kandi and Todd, no.
So should
Kandi was long ago. Me and Kandi went to the same high school. They talked about Kandi in my freshman orientation.
She's more...
And she had already been gone by 10 years.
That's what I'm saying.
So should it be you and A1 as the...
No, I would never be a trust on anything. I'm fucking all the money up. As soon as they put the dirt on everybody, we buying Bentleys Rolexes.
It's not happening.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to Blue Flame. I'm fucking the money up. Don't put me in charge of shit.
Not happening.
Nothing. Riley, we finna go get that penthouse in New York.
Not happening.
What you say you need $1 million, Riley? Shit, let's fuck it up.
Not happening.
Kayla, what you need? You need 20,000 just for the weekend in the Hamptons? You can have it. Done one's responsible. Me, fuck no.
So I think,
and I'm taking a big portion for myself as a percentage.
So I'm gonna say this part. You know that's already predetermined.
Hey, it don't matter. Goddamn it, somebody gotta give me something.
If you're over a trust, that's already predetermined.
Gotta,
that's what I'm saying. If you're over a trust, you have to. But
I need another kickback.
No.
See, now I'm just being greedy.
Yeah. So here's the. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that conversation happened.
Oh really?
No, that was the first time I had seen.
So are you saying you didn't know you were in charge of the trust?
No. I didn't know that Mama Joyce and Kandi had that conversation.
Oh, okay.
So that was the first time I saw that.
So you didn't know you had a partner in the trust, is what you're saying?
Like, I didn't know that she had talked to Mama Joyce and them about any of that, because I wouldn't have ever mentioned any of the above.
To Mama Joyce or
to anybody.
Why?
It's not really anybody's business. So I would have never mentioned it to...
It's her mama.
I don't care. I would have never mentioned it
but
to
it's her
anybody.
mama.
I still wouldn't have mentioned it. I wouldn't have mentioned it.
But it's her mama.
You know how much you get paid per show? Here you go. I'm mentioning it to her.
No, because then my mama...
Whoa. Thank you. I can't tell her how much. Okay, no, I got him this much for that. I can't tell her that.
Let's move on.
Okay, thought so.
Don't get me in trouble, down.
But it's your mama. It's your mama. It's your mama.
Yeah, but my mama ain't Mama Joyce.
But it's your mama.
But my mama ain't Mama Joyce.
But it's your mama.
My mama ain't Mama Joyce.
I'm just making a point though. So the business part of it is, I would have never mentioned that to anybody.
That makes sense. I'm with you.
I knew they were going to say your name, but I just didn't know what.
I didn't know. I actually was surprised. I was like, well, we thinking about done. I was like, damn.
What I'm thinking, who
but
else?
Shit, who else would? You run everything else.
But in my mind, like I said, I wouldn't have thought that that would be a conversation they would have with the rest of the family, because I think that could be sticky. Yeah, I would have definitely been the person, like, years down the line, that something had happened and I walk in the room and be like, yeah, okay. I would have never had a conversation.
Ooh, you walk in with a suit?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like...
It would have been like Days of Our Lives. I would have done that.
Oh, so they chose you.
Then it would have been a conspiracy that it was set up by Todd.
For the shit.
We get to see Marlo, her mother again, and Kandi.
She was happy to see Kandi.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Hey, baby, come over here. Pleased to meet you, sweetheart.
How you doing?
Come on, give me a hug. I'm glad to meet you.
Like, her mom was happy to see Kandi, but I thought it was also interesting how, like, these intimate moments and these intimate things that Marlo brings Kandi in, but then we see at the beginning of the season, she was all kind of...
First of all, Kandi was a damn hoe. She everybody for free.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting when you watching the show back, it looked kind of phony.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm having you look so pretty.
Well, thank you.
These colors look so rich and pretty.
Well, Marlo's a phony motherfucker. See, I don't like her. I don't really.
Like, you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna bring you to come meet my mama who's very in this vulnerable state. I ain't doing that.
Don't want. If I don't mess with you,
You don't even have it in your heart, Kandi, how to help other people.
I'm not sitting you across from my mama.
Marlo has said, she told us a lot about you over the years, and so it's just a pleasure getting to meet you in person.
You too.
I'm not bringing you to see my mama who already has had her struggles with substance abuse and she ain't got no teeth in her mouth at the moment. I'm not gonna bring you to sit across from
Wizzle.
I'm not doing it.
What do you think about your mama? If I don't like you,
She got a whole team and a daddy daycare.
why would I put you in front of my mama? Everything about Marlo is just fake. She's
That just
phony.
threw me off.
She not solid. She not stand up. She don't even know what birth control is.
I
So
just
do you think she brought Kandi for the face tag?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say that.
I am.
Bitch, Kandi is that bitch. Kandi got the followers.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
She ain't called Sanya. She ain't called Sheree.
And Sanya, I will say this, seems to be genuinely trying to make an effort to be close with everybody. She genuinely, so yeah, it just threw me off.
I like Sanya. I've always liked Sanya and her husband.
Yeah,
I love
it threw me off when I saw it.
I just think Marlo is a little different. I think she's phony. I think that she just ain't got it. I like you say, man, I wouldn't put my mama in a situation where she ain't got no teeth to look like a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? But then again, Marlo looks like, I'm sorry. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Fuck her.
It definitely
Was
threw
that
me
better?
off. It threw me off that she invited Kandi to sit there and have the conversation. But her mom seemed to genuinely, she said...
No, her mom was happy when she saw Kandi.
She genuinely praying for everybody.
A man who don't got a pot to piss in, you always worried about a man. I think that's why I don't have a man.
Well, I think there's a few reasons why Marlo don't have a man. Maybe it started from the top.
Yeah, it definitely gave me some insight.
Marlo says that in the beginning.
I think all of that.
Here's what I've learned as an adult, right? Old people that are calm now that used to raise sand. All right, that's some southern. That's a southern.
Oh, really? That's some.
That's a southern thing. Old people that used to raise hell, right? Raise sand when they were younger. The older they get, if they get their mind right, they start to think and they start to understand what it is that they did, right? And I can tell that Marlo's mother may be one of those people.
Okay.
And she may, regret the things that she did and how she acted and how she raised her children, right? But for Marlo to be in the place and the situation that she is now, right, to be in position, I still feel like her mother was just a part of her storyline. It's just my personal opinion. I don't feel like she genuinely wants a relationship with her mom. Just my opinion.
Okay. On the flip side, she said some things that you probably can relate to, where she said that people only call her
when they want some money. That's my life every week.
So in that moment, you couldn't relate to her? Because when she said it, I heard it.
The money part.
I felt it.
The money part.
I felt it.
The money part. But I get my
There's
mama.
people ain't finna. There's people that ain't get ready to call and ask.
You look out for your mama?
Absolutely. But I'm saying there's people that's gonna call and they're not going to ask how you doing. They're gonna only call because they want something or need something for sure.
Every week. People don't even ask me how I've been. They just be like, oh, you coming to my city? Let me get some tickets. My family members that I don't even talk to, that can't even hit me via phone, hit me via Facebook or Instagram, and I see it in the Instagram request, and they just be like, I need money, or can I have?
And you know what they
all
say?
The time.
But
I don't respond.
You will find out who a person is
when you get some paper.
When you are no longer useful to them, you'll see the true person who they are.
Oh, I say that all the time. Yeah.
People will make you feel bad when you have to finally say, nah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I may be enabling you, or nah, blah, blah, blah. But it happened. So when she said it, I felt it. I'm be honest, I felt it.
You will forever see who a person is when they can no longer use you.
Let's give our circle. People can, oh my God, Kandi Burris, blah, blah, blah. They go all in all the time. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that you got hundreds of people that work at a restaurant? You got thousands of consultants, baby. You got to promote. They got to help you make money. You got family members. You got people don't look at that perspective of what it takes. Like, you got a foundation, whereas you can post up and say, somebody don't take for the foundation, and what they going to be like, she got enough.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so to people that you giving out all of this, they don't understand that that's a lot. Like, I'm not on any of that level. Like, I'm on my own level where I do pretty damn good for myself. And it can be a lot. I be wanting to crawl up in the damn house and lock the door for 2 weeks. Shit.
I just don't pick up the phone. I just say no.
I pick up the phone. So that's my problem. I pick up the phone. I pick up the text.
I love saying fuck off.
I don't say that all the time. Speaking of people, when we talking about fuck off, let's talk about, oh my God. I don't even know how to talk about don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood with this sideways limp when he come walking up in there.
Tie the wrong.
That shit looks a hot ass man. I didn't know what the hell that was. I said, now I know Sheree, as bad as Sheree body is and it's fine, I know Sheree did not lay down.
Well, let Marlo tell it. She was laying down with him when he had money.
Sheree and Tyrone, they had a good run. She got in when he had coins.
I don't give a damn if he was a billionaire. What was she thinking?
She won. She old in age. You know, when you get a little older, you just go for what you can go for. I mean, but at the same time, Sheree did, marry Bob Whitfield. Hello?
I'm just saying, when I saw Tyrone walk in.
Don't let that run past you. Okay? If we just gonna make a comparison.
In defense. In the defense. In the defense. Okay. In the defense. They have some amazing looking kids.
What the fuck they got to do with the men that she was fucking laying down with? You put Tyrone next to Bob Whitfield. Hello?
You can't go off of looks. It's personality.
So anyway, but when he come pimping in there, I said, I can't.
He looked like he was fresh out.
Looked like he was fresh out. The parole officer was outside and was gonna tell him to go in the bathroom and pee as soon as he finished.
And meanwhile, Apollo's snitching ass.
That's not true.
Why Apollo think he got... Apollo get locked up and read one Georgia law book or whatever the fuck he was locked up in.
Talking about the code.
The code 3632.
I think it's under subsection 32, and it says that everyone has a right to media contact.
Shut the fuck up.
If he knew the law and the code so well,
your ass went to prison, dummy.
Preach.
I'm like, you was sleeping with Aaron Brockovich. You should have known the code and the law.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not buying that one.
Yeah, so she was shocked when she saw him and thrown off. And
I didn't know, the daughter never met him.
So, how's everything going?
That was my part. Who is that? How you? That was the part that I was like, did anybody catch that?
You tell me.
I said, girl, that's your stepdaddy. What you mean, who is that? That's your stepdaddy.
Didn't nobody knew who that was?
Now I got the question, Sheree.
Thank you.
Now, Sheree, Sheree cut the charades. Nah, shit.
How nobody? How
nobody know about prison, babe? Even when she said her mama.
This is Tyrone. You remember? You heard about Tyrone? Prison Bay.
Prison Bay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's how she would remember.
Like this, the man that she was sitting outside of the restaurant crying for, and nobody knew him.
I still feel like even with that, she was like, "Yeah, I would come to Philly, I would come to New York, and see you." He was like, "Yeah, but you bought cameras." I felt, it's something there.
I tell you, they filmed. This has gone down. He knows what's happening because after she was outside.
It was on TMZ.
Released her, sitting outside. What it is, he did an interview. He said, I told her I was not coming the night before. She goes and does this.
Anyway.
But now it's your word against mine. But it makes sense for why he's standing there saying, then you owe an apology. Because it's kind of like, he's not going to show out for your cameras, but I told you. Because at that point, we didn't know.
I'm disagreeing on he's not going to show out. And you know why I'm disagreeing why he's not going to show out for them cameras? Because he came pimping his ass up in there for this finale. And he also came back the next day in a suit and brought them cheap ass flowers. So he was all for the shits. He was all for the shits. Let's not give him a pass on being for the shits.
He definitely came from Philly to Atlanta.
And came and take 2 or 3 days for the finale of her show. Believe me, I'm not gonna lie. When he came the second day.
Talk to you for a minute?
Nope.
I was glad that she wasn't trying to, because I was gonna be like, if she fall for this, then she's not that right. I was hoping she wasn't gonna fall. After I saw her daughter say, who is that? And you saw Callie. Callie stood at the end of the walk and said, hi, I'm Callie. So we finally, since we're there, let's go ahead and get to this She by Sheree event, okay? I'm so happy.
We pulled out all the alumni of Housewives of Atlanta.
Deshaun Snow was there, Dr. Jackie was there, Quad was there, Lisa Nicole was there, Dwight Eubanks was there, Apollo was there, Peter Thomas with his old Uncle Ben ass came up in there. Like, who else was in the building? All of the housewives was there. Shekinah was on the damn phone.
That was Shekinah?
Yes, you heard of what? Shekinah was on the damn phone. You had everybody in Atlanta for this event.
It was a good look, guys.
No, and I was so glad because I'm gonna give you some tea. I was so glad she finally got this together. Carmen was even there.
What's up for two? Don't you look gorgeous?
It's my friend Carmen. That's for two.
Even myself, I tried to help Sheree years ago to launch She by Sheree.
Really?
Absolutely.
And you can sell some shirts.
Wasn't even just shirts. I was like, look, you got this brand. You got this brand. Let's do it with it. And I'm gonna be honest, she had too many excuses for me, and I couldn't do it. Like it was like too many reasons why it couldn't. And for me, I know what would happen. If it didn't happen, it would be me. That was the blame.
Reason. Well, I'll say this.
So for me, I was happy because years ago, I have logos and all. I can pull it up on phone here. That I was like, okay, this was after She by Sheree didn't happen. I said, guess what, y'all?
Was this year 2, 3, 12?
It was like 2012, 13.
11. Because we're 14 years
ago. Yeah, so this was like 2012, 13. So like 10 years. I said, you should your body's amazing. Maybe you should do like workout gear and do like shape with Sheree and do like stuff that like with fitness. You're doing a lot of fitness stuff. Let's do something where you don't have to do She by Sheree now. Do a kind of a branch off and you could come back. Like you got to do something though. Everybody's wanting you to do something.
I mean, she said it on the show. She said, this is a household name with no
Okay, here's going to be my next question. And I don't know if it's going to be the case, but I just had to get that tidbit. After Speak On It drops, there better be a damn website for you to go to for you to go buy it.
Hold up, this just in. I went to the website. She has changed it. She has changed the colors, which means she's gearing up for this episode to drop. So what we mean is at 9 p. What time did the show go? 8 p.m. Eastern. It should be live, or 8:30.
What is it? SheBySheree.com?
Yeah. I hope by the time I get off of Speak On It and I go click on it. Turn around.
That's different though. It was pink before.
The colors have changed.
Yeah, the colors have changed. So, and there's a phone number on there now. So she's gearing.
This is the biggest marketing tool of your life.
Now Sheree, Sheree, talking about offering fitness and apparel product services since 2008.
Why you always lying?
Now Sheree,
I can't.
Now you've been offering the idea since 2008. Since 2022, you have been selling the dream.
I want it to be able to be purchased. That's all I'm saying. Because the show looked great.
Oh, you can't purchase
the show looked great. They had some pieces, like some of the like jogger pieces, and some of the man pieces was dope. So I thought she had some really good pieces. My part is I'm interested to see how this is going to manufacture or ship or all that, because that's its own beast.
Shit's stupid. All right, come on.
What's stupid?
I'm just saying, like, why are we not live? Like.
Cause she's gonna wait.
She said in the interview, her marketing people told her to wait till the finale.
So on the finale, then it's gonna go live. So after this, then I guess so. People gonna go see if they can buy it, but it's 14 years in the man. I don't know.
I would have been live this whole time that I've been talking about it.
The whole time, this whole season. I wish Sheree the best. I hope that her fashion show turned out wonderful.
I liked it.
It looked nice. The clothing looked nice. Everything looked nice. I gave Sheree shit this whole season. I really hope that she does well. I hope that she fucking sells a ton of fucking mats, shirts, hoodies.
It's gonna be more than that, I hope.
Fishnets, all the shit I saw. Whatever the fuck Sheree has going on, I really hope she does well. And I hope that finally She by Sheree can be seen on a person, physically, in person.
Not the Barbie doll invitation?
No, not the invitation.
Okay. Did they have any of the invitations? Was that any of the real Michael? I don't know.
No, it looked like African print.
Okay.
I thought it was a Bratz doll.
From the
I
90s,
didn't know.
I didn't know either. But
I thought it come from Target.
I was happy that she finally got, because that's a big feat. She finally got it there. So I just hope that, I wish, and I don't ever want to put any bad vibes out there. I hope that she sells out. I hope that it's available. And I hope that that the shipping
tonight, y'all go to She by Sheree and let me know what's going on.
I hope that the shipping part of it is worked out, because that can be a disaster with any business.
Let's hope it's not still via Alaska.
If it's live,
we're gonna go live.
And
if it's not live,
we're gonna drop.
We're gonna get some more bitch on worldwide shirts.
If it's live, we're gonna drop it below. We're gonna drop it below, because everybody should. I'm telling you, after 14 years, she deserves for everybody.
She deserves every single coin she gets.
As long as
now we had a fashion show with fashions. Sheree, we better have a website with clickable links to get fashions. Now, shit, if She by Sheree is live, I publicly am saying I'm gonna spend $100.
No, I would definitely buy something from Sheree, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spend
$100.
I want people to support. So yeah, now that we are sharing the links, everybody on the show does have something that they can say.
Run me down.
So we got Ralph with the co-parenting book.
It's called The Step in Parenting. You're going to be included in there also. You excited?
It should be available. Should be available now.
Ralph, dope brother.
Ralph dropped that below.
My
Drew, we drop it with Drew.
Stop lying. We can't. See, we was on a good road. We had Ralph.
I lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks, right? I want my friends to see that it is a 100% legitimate business.
Done one.
Drew dropped it. She fell in her ankle.
Damn one.
What?
Just leave it to Ralph. Ralph is the only one over there doing something. You're not gonna lie to these people. We just fresh off of Sheree lying for 14 years. You're not gonna lie to these people and tell them dropping it with Drew is a real thing. That wasn't even her stop it.
Okay.
Move along.
We got Kenya Moore Hair Care, which is in CVS's and Sally's.
End this with a bang. Kenya Moore Hair Care. Bum, 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 bum.
Come on, Kenya.
Yeah, you know, Kenya Moore Hair Care.
All right, Kenya.
We got She by Sheree, which should be available on the website
The jury's out on that.
I mean, we gonna figure it out. We got Marlo with.
Fuck that. Keep on.
With Lee Archive. Is Lee? Because that's not really
First of all, I feel like that's not a real place.
First of all, it's not really how you say Lay Archive. That's not how you say Lay Archive, but whatever.
First of all, Marlo can't fucking spell whatever it's called. Second of all, she can't even say whatever it's called. Third of all, it ain't real. I feel like Marlo found somebody's something and took some excessive or excess clothing from her closet and just did that for film.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I do know some people that have wore this stuff.
But it's rented, like you got to give it back.
Yeah, it's like
shitting me. I wouldn't.
So I do know at least one or two people that have wore it. So I can't say it's not real. I know a few people.
I'm still calling bullshit.
So
anyway, what's
you
next?
can? So we went through everybody. Sanya, Mommy Me Nation, the line, and so you can buy all of that stuff.
Correct.
Kandi, we have the Bitch I'm Worldwide. We got Old Lady Gang. We got tags. We got Candy Coated Cosmetics. We got Bedroom Candy. We talk about the trust and all the stuff that got to go into the trust. Let me just list out all the website tags, boutique, Candy Cares. If you would like to donate while we're out there like talking about that. Blaze Steak and Seafood, any of the above. Escape is touring. Escape shows coming up. We got one coming up on the 8th. If you're in Ontario, you got to come see us September 8th, one night only with SWV. You don't want to miss this.
And September 9th, we're in Baton Rouge,
Yeah,
Louisiana.
we are.
We're going to keep
There's some more shows coming. We can't announce them yet.
Coming.
We got to announce them in a second.
We got Kandi in the Gang that's still moving around. We got some things working.
We got some things working out. Overall, I will say for season 14, I'm going to be honest. I am not upset with the current cast as a basis.
I'm not upset with the current cast as a basis because everything has to move along and elevate.
Yep.
I'll say this. I took a few years off of Housewives, right? So to take a few years, I'm talking like Marlo, shit.
You got a heavy tongue too.
Right, to take a few years, a heavy tongue. I hate you. To take a few years off of Housewives and then come back and watch it this season, I was entertained. I loved it. I can't say that I don't. I do miss a few of the old ladies that were on the cast when I was, really into watching it heavy. But to come back and be an old fan of the show and see the new ladies and the Drews and Sanya, who I've been a fan of for years previous to this, I like it. I want to see some new. Whoever edits Housewives is shaded though. When Fatum,
they're amazing.
What's her name? Fatum. For when she popped up and they did that dog barking. I said, is Jamie editing Housewives?
Because they shaded.
Well, they have been watching and learning, and they've been stealing over the years, but it's okay.
Talk to them. They've been taking my dog Jamie's sauce.
They use one of my same exact edits of the airplane that I use on my own personal vlog.
Come on, Jamie. Talk to him, Jamie. Come
so,
Jamie, let him.
I'm not mad at the current cast. I think everybody had their own thing that they were bringing. It leaves the way forward with some of these relationships.
Who need to come back?
No, I think with no. I think with all of them, because for me, there's certain questions that I have. Like, I want to know, is Sanya and Kenya ever gonna be able to be friends? Because
it's Drew and Sanya.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shots fired.
I want to know that. I want to know how this dynamic is gonna work.
What's gonna go on with Kandi?
Yeah, Marlo and Sheree and Kandi.
Because I'm good clickbait. You think I needed you for clickbait?
I want to see a lot of that dynamic. Yeah. So I'm gonna see on the reunion some of this plays out, but I think it just starts.
Who's the most neutral girl on the whole cast? The most neutral across the board, don't cause no shit. She's like, cool. Would it be Maya?
Monyetta tries to be neutral.
Well, you have people that don't cause shit, but people bring them shit, so that's not an easy question to answer.
I will say this about Monyetta.
Yeah.
Next season, I want to see Monyetta flourish a little more. I want to see her be a little bit more.
I think with the intro of somebody you didn't know, I think that she was very, like you said.
What I'm saying is because I know.
You know her?
She's
Me
my
too.
friend.
Absolutely.
So I know she's very energetic
and all of that.
Yeah, so I want to see her give more.
I think I would love to see the dynamic with her and Heath a little bit more, because Heath is funny.
Y'all say I'm gone.
Heath is super funny too.
Yeah, and he's a cool brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see Mo.
That was contradictory though.
What, he's a cool brother? Well, he's a cool other. Whatever the fuck.
No, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but when you said it, I was just like, oh,
no, other was cute though.
Yeah.
He's cool, guys.
I know.
Let's not get into
I wasn't.
All right.
I just thought it was funny.
He's my man. All right, I don't fucking like y'all. I just wanted to see. you really good at this. Like, when I'm here by myself, this shit is cool. My brother comes. And, what the fuck was I saying, Don Juan? He put on his Usher jacket today. He don't know that. See the thing about me.
You put on this on Tri-Cities. Say the last dance, Bayside, say the bell damn t-shirt, and think he's something.
Man, cut this shit out. Fuck you, Don
I'm
Juan.
just saying. And then gonna come in here with hoochie daddy shorts that can't even be hoochie. They're too tight.
Don, stop.
They can't even be hoochie because they don't even go down because they're too tight because he got ham hog thighs and shit.
First of all, I done lost it. Let's be very clear. Look how loose these are, sir. This is very okay. Don't do me, sir.
Is that he by A1? Is it available on?
It will never come. You're right. It's never coming out fashions. I don't. Why?
I'm just saying.
Why? Every time.
I'm just saying.
Can you ever come here and just act right?
I haven't said.
You telling him?
What? I act right when I'm here. You right. Sorry. Let me pull back. Let's edit that and go back. God, why do you do this to me, Jamie?
Sir, I've watched these videos.
KB, I had the wigs on this season, like she baby. You hear me? I don't be acting right, dog. Why is She by Sheree still a thing? Wait, you still can't buy She by Sheree? Now, Don Juan, you know. You knew that man wasn't coming. I knew he wasn't coming. Now you want to call and tell everybody, fool.
You be acting a cone.
I learned from you.
I don't act like that. She likes a different kind of refined guy. Like she didn't try.
You saying I can't be refined?
You're not.
What do you mean?
You're not. You like Supreme Fish and hookah, and Kenya won't. You know what I'm saying? Like
Don Juan. Don Juan. Don't do that on here. Don't do that. You do.
No, you be sitting there.
So you're sorry, Saka, Marlo, and beat her by the head, and I don't like you all sloppy and nasty. Oh, Kenya, but I love you. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. And oh, Sheree, I don't even want to talk about you all nasty, dirty, rotten, plunky, punky.
I be like, what is going on with him?
Fuck these nothing ass.
See?
Nothing.
Again, season 14, I would like to see everybody. I think, like you said, Moneta. And I think with this core cast, it helps you kind of bring some people around that, you know.
For sure.
Like, I think this is a good core group of people where I will say, definitely, I feel like everybody should come back. And I think you can add some sparkles around there.
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful cast. But I do feel like we should bring some OGs back. I would love to see Kim Zolciak back with this cast.
She would never.
She's never gonna come back, but I would love to see Eva's come back. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Portia.
I think Portia would roast some of these girls.
I think Portia let Drew have it.
I think she would too.
She would let Drew have it.
I think she would let her have it.
Because I feel like Drew's the new Portia.
I think she would let her have it.
She's not as fine and fly as Portia, but...
How you gonna say that about that lady, that man's wife?
Well, you know, Drew be greasy and her fashions be late, but...
How you just gonna dog that man's wife?
No. I fuck with Drew and Ralph. Ralph's my man, 50 grand. I have yet to meet him, but I think he's a fly brother. But you know his wife be greasy and her shit be late. Maybe not. Has Jeremy got over there to the fashions? Well, when they get the coin together, you know, I think the book is out, and you know, they done put the book out, so now the money is, but whatever. I'm not gonna get into how they spend their money on them fashion. But all I'm saying, Don Juan, because you done got me, now I'm looking bad, because I done said something.
Said what? What you say?
Then you done made it seem like I'm talking about the greasy lady. And that's not what I'm doing with the lunch lady.
Cut to the second episode of you talking about how she greasy and dressed from the 90s.
Jamie, you not
Rewind.
gonna do that. There go Drew in them damn 2014 fashions.
Oh, I see her.
Sick of it now, shit.
This season on Speak On.
Is it me or do Drew still dress like it's 2014? I said, now, is Drew still wearing the clothes that they gave her from when she was on the game? I wasn't gonna say nothing because I like her, you know. Now, growth is a thing, and I'm growing now.
From last week to this week.
If I said that she was greasy, now Marlo just ain't nothing. Marlo ain't gonna. I don't like her. I don't like how she look. I don't like how she sit. I don't like how she talk. I don't like how she talk to her mama. I don't like nothing about Marlo. Marlo would have to sit in this chair and give me a one-on-one to make me understand who she is.
I would love to see that. So we got a few things that we want. We want a Kenya and we want Marlo. And I would love to have Sheree, you know.
Can I fit this?
No, they don't make them into triple X.
Don't get extra, bitch. I done lost weight, ho. I don't like you, nigga. I thought once I lost weight, you was gonna start giving me shit.
I did. I'll tell you when you started losing weight, I was like, okay, it looks good.
But I'm just saying, why you still giving me shit about my weight?
Because I gotta push you. I gotta keep pushing you.
But I'm not as heavy.
Yeah, but I gotta keep pushing you to.
I can fit this jacket.
Put it on.
You can't fit.
First of all, done one, you're this big.
You can't fit my clothes.
Done one, this jacket.
A1.
What size is this jacket, Don?
It's probably like a medium.
This jacket's a medium?
He lost weight years ago, and he was on a healthy lifestyle. He lost all his weight. He did. Yeah. He lost weight. His skin wasn't looking ashy. He was good.
Don't fucking do that. Why do you always... Don, I never do that to you.
You do. You go in on me.
You go heavy.
You go in on me.
No, you go heavy, though. You go like I make some jokes. This...
I only have said 2 comments.
But when you go heavy. I'm sensitive to certain people.
Okay, well, I apologize.
And this is my brother.
You lost weight, I'll give you that. And I was giving it a thing like you.
No, but you give a sideways compliment.
But you were drinking your water. You done lost weight. Your skin, like it all goes together. I'm not gonna lie, it was good hanging out with you, brother.
It was wonderful hanging out with you.
You know, even though you give me hell, you try to make it like I was the bad guy. But
no, you are the bad guy.
But you're
the bad brother, and I'm the good brother.
You know what? On that note, maybe we need a neutral party.
Neutral party.
To
so you know what?
Out. Yes.
This is what we're gonna do.
What we're gonna do?
I love you, my brother. I thank you. My family right here.
Speak on it.
What's up, y'all?
You can't leave. No. You gotta be here for this. No, they mentioned your name. Kandi, you gotta leave because I'm about to talk about something.
It's my folks, them. Kandi Burris, Ty Tucker. Ty, God damn it, nigga, act like you ready to be here. Shit.
Hello, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, and I'm just thankful that dang on A1 and Don 1 and C were able to speak on it for me. But no, I had to do an all-day shoot with SWV and Escape. So therefore, I didn't even think I was gonna get here right now. So I just want to say thanks.
No problem, sis.
So make sure you guys are watching because this is probably gonna be a clip. So make sure you're watching. I'm sure they're saying something that's gonna make the girls real mad. No, no, seriously.
More Don 1 than me this time.
Ooh,
it was interesting.
Let me tell you guys something. I do not tell these guys what to say. They watch the episodes and they tell you their real opinion. And sometimes I don't even watch it back before we post it. So, which is crazy, I'm sure you may think. But the girls are mad at me. Let me tell you, it came up at the reunion. You will see it on the future episode of the reunion.
You're talking about me every week on your show, and I get it.
That, yeah, they are not necessarily feeling speak on it.
You're not happy about speak on it?
Because I'm good clickbait. You think I need you for clickbait? Oh.
Well, maybe they should come speak on it themselves then.
That's what I said. I mean, they should just come speak on it and let them give their opinion. Because we don't even edit anything. They can come right here, sit right next to me and tell me, bitch, I don't like your ass, bitch. And we would let it play, okay? So it's not, we do not discriminate.
Right.
And everybody's invited, okay?
Right.
So, yeah. Sorry. All right, now I guess Ty gonna talk about me now. So.
Yeah, I guess Ty gonna talk about me now.
Why am I in here?
Cause am I going to like cuz or am I being A1 cuz?
Be A1 cuz, let's go hard.
Cuz, let's go cuz. Look who it is.
Yeah, man.
My brother, my main man, the Ty Tucker.
What up, y'all?
What's up, brother?
You know, I was drinking.
What?
What was we drinking earlier?
Wow! How you gonna throw me in there, cuz? We had us some Moscow Mules.
I'm good though.
Okay, so I got a question, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, we gonna get right to it, man. They say you ain't leaving the kids nothing. They say, goddamn it, you gonna leave Riley. Riley gotta work in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Mama Joyce said you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna leave them babies nothing.
Right.
She wanna be in charge of the trust because she don't trust you. You gonna go off and marry some other lady. And she gonna have to go to work and she ain't gonna be able to live no more. What are your thoughts, Todd?
Well, let's go back to the clip though.
And we decided we're gonna do different trusts.
The stuff that you had before the marriage, that should be on a separate trust for your children.
What did the clip?
Which clip? What where we going? I loaded a lot on you.
So what was said? I think
we're talking
Kandi said, "Who's in charge of the trust?" Right?
Don Juan. We'll be in charge of the joint trust, correct? When I spoke with Don Juan.
That's what she was saying on the scene.
So you know, I'm new to having a trust, but if we're married, how is someone else in charge of our joint trust, right?
No,
I wouldn't know. I'm not married.
I don't know if it was the joint. I don't know which one it was. I think this was all at the same time.
Off base, Don Juan just said he will be in charge of the joint trust. That's what Don just said.
But the joint trust is my motherfucking money, right? Because the scenario was if I was still living, right? If something happened to Kandi, right?
Correct.
So he's gonna be in charge of my shit when my wife died?
I guess so.
We need to
about placing two people.
The scenario was something happened to Kandi.
Correct.
And we're dealing with the joint trust, which is my shit and her shit.
Correct. Somebody else is.
How's somebody gonna be in charge of our shit if I'm still here?
So that means you're just in charge of your own shit.
Wouldn't that make sense?
It
like
would.
if something happened to me, I would think my wife. I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm gonna put my homeboy Jason and my cousin.
Okay, we're tired.
Like, how would I even do that to her?
We're tired. We're not all as rich as you.
Well, let's call her back in the room.
Because what is it?
How does it work?
We need to know what a joint trust means.
We need to clarify.
Let's clarify then.
He said he was leaving.
Yeah, well.
I was never even mentioned in a joint trust that has to do with me.
Yeah,
but she should have said naturally, right?
Go on.
No. This is a good point we're trying to make.
We need to understand what a joint.
Come over here, Don.
But just sit on this.
So yeah, come on in here, guys. So
I wanted you to come back in.
In the conversation, it was if something happened to Kandi, right?
Yep.
Who would be in charge of what? What would they even talk about?
So they talked about a joint trust, which a joint trust, like you may have a trust, she would have a trust with assets, then you guys have a joint trust of assets.
Exactly. And who was in charge of the joint trust?
Well, they were saying.
Who was they? Let's be clear.
Kandi said that you guys had talked about me, is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when her mom said, well, it should be her and me, if that was going to be the case.
That one had never seen.
I had never seen it.
He didn't know about it.
Right.
He was in the dark, basically.
But even think of that, right? Okay. Joint means me and her, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So if something happens to her, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I would think it would be me and Don Juan working together to make
because
sure
I'm
still here.
Well, so if and my understanding, even with a joint trust, if something happens to one spouse, then the other spouse, unless it's directly like you guys have said it differently, the other spouse is who is over the trust, is what I always thought.
So you wouldn't be involved.
We both love and value Don Juan, so that's fine, and I'm in agreement. But it wouldn't be anybody else before it's me and Don Juan. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it won't be him and Mama Joyce and, hey, I'm still here, right?
All right.
That's all that was my point.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not gonna lie. This was like, I saw the episode and I was like, hold on, what just happened?
Right.
I was very thrown off, like, what is going on here? Because it was a little uncomfortable for me, I'm not gonna lie. Watching it.
Right, because you didn't know what was going on.
Like, I'm sitting there like,
yeah, how do I,
I'm like, because, I mean, we've had this conversation, not in front of the camera, but in my mind, I'm sitting there watching it, and like I said to A1, I would have never discussed that conversation. Like, that would have been something you would have had to find out if something happened. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have said that conversation to anybody in their family or anybody outside. It wouldn't have been my business to say that.
Right.
So you would have gotten the job and the title, and nobody on the list would know.
It wouldn't have been up for me to decide or to say something like that. No, that's not to me.
I just think it's weird that her mom is so worried about what we do jointly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's your husband. You guys have made this empire together. You guys should figure out how you want.
Well, maybe her mom just don't respect that.
She doesn't clearly. Like, we see that, right?
Yeah,
that's what we see. You know what I mean? So, but I just think that, you know, it's the continuous disrespect. You know what I mean?
For
right?
sure.
All agree? Or
I would.
I mean, yeah, it threw me off. I'm not.
Pause. I love you.
Yeah, we just
want to talk.
Yeah,
I was very thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the episode like, hold on, what? When the fuck did this conversation happen?
That one's gonna be neutral.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting him up out of here. All right, bro, I'm hitting it.
Yeah, I was thrown. I'm not gonna lie.
But I appreciate you accepted the job. Bro.
Yeah, I was thrown off.
Thank you.
Let's get into this real shit, nigga.
The mama thing, you know, Mama Joyce has been, you know, she's been.
But I thought y'all was in a good space.
We are.
Are you? It don't seem like she fuck with you. She don't want you to have nothing.
And
motherfucker, seem like you gonna be managing OLG fucking with Mama Joyce.
But see, the thing is, I don't understand. Like, it's. You remember before I came around, right?
In what aspect?
Just you remember what was going on before I came around. What was happening before I came. Shit is a lot different since I've been around. Let's be very. I've contributed a whole.
Oh shit! I done turned into tide. Time out. I have said this.
I'm not here to toot my horn. You know.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Go ahead, player.
I have said this, and I've said this to you in private.
Right.
I feel as though.
Right.
Kandi's life has elevated and is very much so well because of you. I've said this to you, correct?
Right.
I've said this to your wife as well.
Yes.
I feel as though
we're a great team. We both elevated each other.
For sure. So I will say that the things that are happening now, because you are involved, were not happening. And I was with Kandi, I know, for at least a few years before you guys were together. And I seen how the ship was moving. And when you came aboard and you came along, I don't like to use the word aboard, whatever. When you guys got together, things changed.
Right.
Businesses happened, empires were created, and my sister started moving.
Shit is happening. People are blossoming. People are being
supported. Everything happened.
All of us. If you look at the circle,
we all elevated and became.
Everybody's winning, right? From Carmen doing her own. Everybody, the team is winning.
We all are
because we all working together as a team,
as a unit.
You know,
and you were.
Everybody's playing their position.
You were an instrumental part in that.
And
100%.
So why?
Nobody's taking that from you though.
Well, yes. When you get this on TV.
Oh yeah. No, Mama George don't think you shit.
Right.
So that's clear.
So and for me, you know what?
But what have you not done for your mother-in-law to not see that even her life and advancement is because of the work that you've put in? Like, now, Kandi's gonna forever take care of her mother.
Of course.
100%. But what have you not done as a son-in-law to show her, hey, listen, I have advanced your daughter's life to a certain point to where she's garnered these things. We have not one restaurant, but we have 3 or 4 restaurants now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I remember something as simple as you putting Kandi up on game on how to not leave money on the table. Right?
Yeah.
So how have you not put that into perspective with your mother-in-law?
But the thing for me, dude, it's not about me putting in people's faces. Like, for me, I'm not tripping on that. I don't need, the notoriety. Even being here talking about this, I play my position. The bigger picture, it's about my wife, right?
Okay, I like that.
Kandi is the one. She's the one that everybody loves.
I like that.
So you play your position to grow Kandi, and in turn, we all win.
Correct.
And in a lot of relationships like this, most men can't play a position second to a female.
Okay.
To me, I don't give a fuck. You know,
but are you really playing second because you're really the business mind behind a lot of things?
But a lot of people would see, oh, you're dimming your light to da-da-da-da.
But how are you dimming the light when you're the business mind behind a lot of things?
Because most people want their recognition. Most people want the world to throw shit at them. You're the man. You did it. You did it.
You just like, I don't give a fuck who knows.
I really don't care. Like, dude, we live good. My kids are good. My kids are happy. They go to great schools. You know what I mean? Our life is great, man.
No, you have to fucking tell me.
And the thing I say, once it becomes a thing of where I want it to be all about me, and when everybody know it's me, that's when the shit is gonna fall apart.
Oh, God.
Because it's not about me. And
you just elevate your wife.
That's it. She's the brand.
Gotcha.
And once you understand who's the brand, like, motherfuckers don't want to see Todd. It's cool seeing Todd with Kandi.
Okay.
But you don't just want to see Todd.
Correct.
Kandi is the one, and I'm okay with that.
But you're still Todd in your own right, though.
No, I am.
So do you lose yourself in that?
No. You don't lose yourself. You always yourself. Think about it. I was always behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Oh, so
I did all the behind the scenes for all the motherfuckers who
Or
in
whatever.
front of the scene.
Yeah.
So it's the same shit. I'm just running production for my wife. So when I'm motivating her, pushing her, making sure we're doing budgets and shit is logistically sound and making sure the team understands certain things that I have knowledge of, it's the same shit I did before. I wasn't before trying to be on camera.
Right.
I'm doing it now to support her.
Correct.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. It's not like I'm out here like, yo, when can the Todd show come out? No, I'm not tripping. But I really want her to reach all the goals that we set for her.
Why hasn't there been an understanding that he's not coming in to take from his mother-in-law? I mean, not from his mother-in-law. He's not coming in to take from his wife. He's been an addition to her life. Because there would be no old lady gang without him. This was his idea. It was his birth child. Like, he birthed the idea of old lady gang. You know what I'm saying? So there's restaurants, there's a Blaze Steakhouse because of him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that his wife didn't put in any input, but these are his brainchilds. So why isn't his mother-in-law saying, hey, listen, I appreciate you for making my daughter a restaurateur versus still saying he don't need shit, he ain't old shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not just restaurants. Like, the thing is, me coming.
Yeah, no, I'm not dimming your light to that.
Right, no, and I'm not saying that, but even with all of the specials we've done on Bravo, we've done more specials than anybody on Bravo.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Is Bravo trying to give you our money?
No. Bravo's a great partner. We appreciate Bravo.
Yeah, I'm talking shit.
As I know they appreciate us, you know, for the things we've contributed. But
I was a part of some of them checks now. Shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing for Mama Joyce, you know what I mean? It's not about me proving anything to her. I've already
You're not married to Mama Joyce.
Right, I've already proved it to the right person. So whatever her feelings are, or you don't know what people are dealing with on their side.
Correct.
Their insecurities, their trust, you know, weird trust situations. So I can't deal with that. All I can do is continue to be me and
deal with you and your wife.
And that's it. And you know, if she likes me and loves me, then cool. If not, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I have my kids, I have my family, I'm good.
Right.
If tragedy were to strike, I would prefer that he stayed single. He could be in a relationship, but never marry.
You better not marry nobody, child. You better goddamn choke your chicken alone. You hear me?
That's very selfish of her.
Now she said you can have some fun though.
Nah, but for me...
You could make a baby.
Nah, for me...
Right. Yeah, chilling.
Nah, but for me, if I passed away, dude, I would just want my wife to be happy. If that meant she was gonna marry somebody else, I know she's gonna take care of my
so
family.
you want her to be Nene. Greg was gone for 2 days and she had a new man.
Hey, cuz, you know what? Whatever makes you happy. Nah, but that's real shit though. You know what I mean? Like, Greg was a super great dude.
No, it's cool brother. Cool brother.
And for her, she had to still live.
Okay.
Nigga, you know how...
I'm just giving a comparison.
No, but I'm just trying to give you that as well. You know? I would want my wife to be happy. And if that meant her getting married again, I'm not worried about some fucking money I can't take with me. So you protect our family at all times. Hopefully you choose the right mate that you're not even having to worry about that. Okay. If you're worried about that, our trust should outline certain things to where they're protected.
For sure. Well, hold on. Before I let you go.
Okay.
I do want to clear up something that was a few episodes ago.
Okay.
When you, Kandi, Raleigh, and Kayla sat together. And, you know, Kandi and Raleigh, you know, basically made it seem as though if something was to happen, you wouldn't basically allow Raleigh to keep her lifestyle up. And or even, you know, give Kayla or whoever, you know, you would just basically be like, no, you're not going to have this. Or they just made it seem like you were basically like a tightwad or just, you know.
No.
You ain't giving up nothing, Todd.
That's far from the truth.
I'm just telling you what the people said and how it looked on TV, brother.
That's far from the truth. I just believe that our kids have to earn things.
Which isn't bad.
And they have to be responsible. You know what I mean? Like, people say, oh, well, Kayla doesn't get what Riley gets.
That's two different sides of parenting.
Two different sides? Two different financial situations?
How? You got money, brother.
I don't have what Kandi has.
You don't, but you ain't broke.
I'm not broke.
Okay. So what you saying?
Two different financial situations and two different...
He said, I'm saying.
It's still definitely that. And it's two different views of parenting. You know what I mean? Like I say, my daughter grew up in the Bronx. My daughter moves around New York.
Every day.
So for me...
Had me in the hood one time. I was nervous.
Her upbringing is a lot different. and I'm training her. I'm training her to be a very strong young lady that can,
for sure,
operate and live and deal with things,
for sure,
even when they're not going right.
For sure.
Because when shit goes wrong,
it goes.
A lot of motherfuckers can't handle it, and life ain't always gonna be fluffy.
It's not peachy key.
Yeah, whether it's a health situation, whether it's a financial situation, shit happens. Job, life, man left you. You know what I mean? I want my daughter to be strong, and that's how I raise her.
I will say this. I do look at you and come to you for a lot of parenting. Do I not? I do. I ask you a lot of parenting questions and about life in general. Yeah. So I do agree with you on those levels about how to be, because you may be financially stable or financially in place, still keeping your kids at a place where they understand and appreciate what it is that they have.
So what did Kayla say when she came on Speak On It?
You didn't watch it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I wanted to watch it.
Damn it,
I kind of agree with my dad though. Like I feel like we should get stuff sporadically.
I would feel as though, from me talking to Kayla a few years ago, as a big brother, me talking to Kayla in present day as a big brother, she's understanding you now.
Well, with the whole money situation, I feel that growing up, we don't need to just be giving all of that money because we'll blow it real fast.
And I don't think she understood you then, because you guys would go through whatever, and Kay would give me a call, and I'd be like, well, that's your dad, you gotta listen, da da da. And she get mad at me, hang up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get it, right? And now when we have conversations, she's like, oh, I understand. That's my best friend. Right. We good. I love him. I get what he's saying. And she's even said to me, I understand what he was trying to say to me then.
Right.
It's now clicking.
Yeah, the shit clicks in later.
Yeah, it's now clicking now.
Like I used to have a Rottweiler. My mom used to make me sweep and mop every other day. And I'm like, why the fuck I gotta do this? But this is what you want. This is what you have to do. You gotta maintain. You gotta clean. It's certain shit you just have to do.
For sure.
And it's certain shit you gotta be responsible for.
It's one of my closest friends. And I've always wondered, will you be the same with Blaze and Ace as you are with Kayla? Because they didn't come up the same way. They were born into riches. They were born into this. So will you be the same? Because I've seen you be hard on Kayla. What some would consider hard, right?
Yeah.
I've seen the way that you parent Kayla, and you know, in her growing up from teenage to her early 20s now, right? Are you going to be the same way with Blaze and Ace when their mother is who she is?
Right.
Okay, and we've seen how she get Riley the world, right?
Right.
Are you going to be the same? With Ace at minimum, because Blaze is a girl, and you know, sometimes you gotta...
Girls got to get it too. The thing is, I'm going to be the same way, and I see that Kandi's even going to be a lot different with her parenting skills with them because of things that she may have saw that, I might have missed the ball with that on Riley, or I should have been a little more like this with Riley.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not saying that there's anything wrong with Riley. Riley's an amazing, beautiful young lady. She's doing her thing.
Sprouting very well. Yes.
But at the end of the day, you learn from each situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ace, I'm on him. You know what I mean? But I'm on him that you have to earn things. You know what I mean? You don't just get shit. You want it, you can have anything in the world, but you still gotta earn it. Okay. It's shit you gotta do to get it. You know what I mean? And that's our thing. It's like, yo, what you gotta do? I gotta put in work. If you ask Ace, what do you gotta do to get something? He gonna be like, I gotta put in work. So that's just how I roll with him.
Todd Tucker, everybody.
Yeah.
It's my dog. Hey man, I've been wanting to sit down with you.
That was easy. What else you want to ask me? Come on, ask me some shit.
Shit, nigga.
What else happened this last episode? I ain't watching it.
I seen you, Peter, and Apollo was in the same room. Talk about it.
Me and Peter didn't speak. Apollo said, what's up? Me and Apollo, you know, we cordial. Everything's, you know, I'm cool. You know, we're grown men, man. At the end of the day, you know, I'm about to be 50. Kids.
Damn. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? They got family and kids. They doing their thing, man. So, you know, everybody's grown. You know what I mean? So, if
it is what it is.
It is.
Grown man business.
It is. And everybody looks good. You know, those brothers look like they doing okay. So, I'm happy for them. And I'm just trying to continue to build this empire over here, man. Take care of my family. That's it.
That's what it is, man. Hey, man. The gentleman. The scholar. Todd Tucker, guys.
My brother.
I thank you for coming through.
The one and only DJ A1 versus, yo, look out for, what are we calling that? The tour?
Working name.
Working name?
Working name is either A1 and Friends.
A1 and Friends. I don't really like that one. I like the other shit.
The Lounge one with A1.
Lounge one with A1.
Lounge one with A1.
Yeah, yo, look out for that. That shit's gonna be crazy.
Still work on that.
It's Lounge.
You don't like Lounge ones?
Jamie, let's not be shady today.
You know, it takes me. I get my
Lounge
ideas.
one.
Can you take a day off? It's like well, it's not gonna be Lounge one with A1. It's just gonna be Lounge one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now that's it.
Gonna be some big things coming. Yeah, this guy's the next one up. Y'all be ready for that. All right, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Wow.
Gotta go.
Just how he's gonna leave the set. In true Todd Tucker fashion, that's how he leaves. See what Mama Joyce is talking about. He ain't shit. Cut it off.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion.
Todd.
Like, this not funny.
We'll wake him up. We'll wake him up. We'll wake him up.
I know. I'm gonna be fucked up.
You're gonna crash around too.
I know, I will. But they'll figure it out.
No, no.
You went out last night?
No, but Todd did, and him and them, the other girls, Sanya, Drew's husband, they was sitting in the lobby until we got down there this morning, drinking.
What's wrong with that?